Yeah, let me play it back, y'all. It's so gorgeous. I was like, I kept smiling as I heard it. It's sad because like it's not kind of original because it's just yeah they don't have if imagine just this being like you know imagine Helen's character being just like Nancy or you know you know Lori Jamie Lee Curtis's character like before she basically went fucking a military soldier. But yeah, I'm just yeah. Just imagine it had so much heart and emotion and characters you could have got behind. But yeah, it's just imagine like because the score is just so gorgeous and throughout, and I just I kept smiling as I kept smiling as I kept hearing it all throughout the film. Yeah, just so gorgeous. And yeah, another thing that was pretty that the original fucked up obviously because he was basically I guess the presence was basically he was that's what made him much more terrifying. It's because you rarely saw him. So yeah, that was something else I kind of I appreciated. Like and yeah, that's pretty much it summed up because like I said, I can appreciate the legend and the classic movie. I guess they want to if you want to call it a classic. I really don't. Outside of Candyman and the score, because he's kind of it's kind of fucked up because he like I said because he is his own. He kind of is his own, but not really. It's not outside of the ritual, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, nothing else about it is really uh, that really calls back for replay value. Also, I say yeah, because it's just like basically which they are right. It basically is another slasher. Only it just has it has some elements to it it's its own. But it's sad, but like I said, it's sad because that's kind of it's ruined because the other parts it has tones and it has tones that's there and characters in the story that don't really matter. It's not much really interesting besides because they don't tell you at all. And it's not it's just there's like as far as the characters it's they're just there to be slaughtered, just for the runtime. So I also like the whole what I was basically going into talk about the whole summoning ritual. Yeah, isn't really clever to me because it's just like Bloody Mary. Yeah, when they say Candyman 5 times, that's actually from Bloody Mary. Yeah, before y'all like basically dig into my gut, scrolled me and like, what are you talking? What you talking about? What you talking about, man? I ain't from Bloody Mary. Cause even though Candyman came out in the '90s. I'm talking about the films. It came out first in the '90s, and basically Bloody Mary came out after. During the late to early 2000s. Let me see if it's here. Bloody Mary was actually, like how before it came like a film, before it got into the hands of Hollywood, unoriginal. Bloody Mary was like, it was like one of those like how like Greek mythology or Norse mythology, like how just like folklore. That's what it was like folklore basically. Yeah, just like old stories to tell. I guess what we're told. Yeah, to like basically scare people or just lures to just like I guess because they were just yeah scare people. Like, yeah, Bloody Mary was kind of her own. She was like a folklore before they start catching around and it came into a movie. So like yeah, like I said, it basically I guess Candyman is kind of a ripoff of Bloody Mary because they say his name 5 times, which is that's Bloody Mary's. And y'all can do the research too. Look up Bloody Mary. She actually used to before Candyman was actually a story, which came into the story. Which I guess I don't know if Tony Codd's character his character is in the book from Clive Barker's book, but yeah, I know. As far as like because even if it is the folklore of Bloody Mary was already out there because it's folklore. It was already an old mythical tale that was told, you know, by millions of people. So like I said, I don't really like. Oh, he also said, yeah, he said it said that Tony Todd rejected the idea at first when it came across his desk. Basically, he said they said iconically I might add that he said I would never will be involved in something like that. Yeah, because what black really actual black person would actually be one involved by that? Aside from the fact that yeah, it's kind of engaging, but it has racial tones. It's very much racial discriminatory in there for no reason at all whatsoever. Like they say he's the son of a slave. What? For what reason? I was like, wow. So it's just there to be there. As far as I guess his reasoning, or I guess his intellect, they want to talk about. Yeah, let me before like I said before y'all bash me into my skull, or like kind of like come at me with a snicker. Yeah, Bloody Mary was based was that was her whole deal. So I guess yeah, that's kind of sad too. That's kind of fucked up because yeah, it's kind of a ripoff of Bloody Mary. And I just wanted to show y'all a snippet. Oh,
Bloody Mary.
yeah, if y'all already knew that, yeah, that's her. Basically, hers. How you summon her in the mirror when how you say, "Yep,
Bloody Mary.
yep," and that's when she shows up. So yeah, I thought that the whole kermas of that, the whole how Candyman comes is, uh, oh yeah, it kind of goes on more. Before I get to the other part, my socials, like I said, I don't really besides the score and Candyman, yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, as far as like I'll appreciate it for what it is because of the score and Candyman and just being, I guess, a slasher. Let me show you also a part.
Asshole. You. Well, we just.
Oh, and just so you guys get it right, Candyman ripped off Bloody Mary in the first place. Not the other way around.
Listening to
That's all I have. My socials is in the bio. Everything else about if you want to hear more, and yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video because I'm gonna be talking about the Foundation next. So yeah, the Foundation TV series. So be on the lookout for that, or whoever's new, be on the lookout for that. I actually want to play it again.
You guys get it right. Candyman ripped off Bloody Mary in the first place. Not the other way around.
Peace.